Today I want to talk to you about the Homestead Exemption that is in the news right now. It's June 2026, and Governor DeSantis is proposing a $250,000 Homestead Exemption, up from the current $50,000. Now, what no one is talking about for some reason is that this program was created in 1934. It's 92 years old. So back in 1934, after the Great Depression, there was a $5,000 homestead exemption offered, and it's been ever since. And I'm going to give you the history of this. It has increased over time. There's been bumps up. It went from 5,000 to 25, and then 50. And I want to just show you how that relates to the median home values, so we can see how much of a person's property taxes for an average Florida home is covered by this homestead exemption. Now, real quickly, the homestead exemption is for people that live here in Florida, residents of Florida that vote here and actually have their main residence here. It only applies to the property taxes for such people. Okay, this first slide shows 1940. Now, the median home value was only $2,218. This is all through the U.S. Census data, and so there was a $5,000 homestead exemption, so that covered all of it, and that's how it started. You know, in 34, I couldn't find any data for 34, but we can assume 1934 was probably less than 1940. So it started off covering 100% of that portion of a person's property tax. Okay, so now time marches on. You can see each successive bar in this chart. It shows a decade, 1950, 60, 70, and 80. And as home prices and the median home values increase, the percent of the homestead exemption that covered it decreases, obviously. And all the way down to 1980, where the home value reached $45,100. Now the $5,000, which has been static, is only covering 11% of someone's home value. Very similar to what's going on today. We're going to get to that. So in 1981, the Florida legislature and the people, they fixed it, and they increased the homestead exemption 5 times to $25,000. And then it was covering, the homestead exemption now is covering 55% of the median home values of Florida. So that was a great fix. I mean, it didn't completely restore it to its original intent, but it went to 55%. Pretty good. Now, history repeats itself, and home values rise. The $25,000 covers a smaller percentage of those home values for the taxes. And in 2016, the Florida legislature and the people doubled the exemption from $25,000 to $50,000. And that just kind of treaded water. Now, in 2016, it's covering 25% of the value. So the exemption, you're getting 25%. Not bad, not great. Okay, now fast forward to today, and home values now in the state have skyrocketed to $384,000, and the homestead exemption covers just 13% of that, almost the lowest value ever. So that's why the governor wants to increase this now. He wants to go 5x again, just like in 1981, it was a 5x increase. He wants to go to 250. I think he wants to phase it in over a couple of years, but that would, at today's median home values, that would cover 65% of the value. So this is nothing, this is not a new thought, this is not a new strategy. This is just a continuation of a 92-year-old policy. And I'm not sure why people aren't talking about that. But anyway, that is the gig. So I think also the governor's talking about he wants to go higher in the future in the next 5 years or so, but we'll see what happens. One battle at a time. So if you like this kind of info, please like and subscribe my YouTube channel called Everything Naples, Florida. And hope this opened your eyes to a little bit, and you can kind of filter through some of the nonsense you see on the news. Okay, thank you.